सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे। परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। संग्राममय जीवन धरा पर विजय रथ ले हम चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। हो समर्पण लखन जैसा, राम जैसा त्याग हो। भीष्म सा हो नियम पालन, शौर्य में अभिमन्यु हो। आपदाओं को कुचल कर वीर बालक हम चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। बुद्ध जैसे कारुणिक हो, धीर हम महावीर से। ध्रुव जैसे निश्चयी, सत्याग्रही प्रहलाद से। दुर्दम्य सारे संकटों में अग्निपथ पर भी खिले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। हनुमान से सेवाव्रती, जिज्ञासु हो नचिकेत से। कर्मयोगी कृष्ण जैसे, वीर हो हम पार्थ से। बलिदान गोविंद सिंह सहो, स्वार्थ सारा ही चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। देशभक्ति हो शिवासम, प्रेम हो गौरांग सा। स्वाभिमान प्रताप सा हो, तेज झांसी वाली सा। जलती शहीदों की चिता से, हृदय में अंगार ले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। संग्राममय जीवन धरा पर विजय रथ ले हम चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। ध्येय ज्योति नित जले।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज, निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी। बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु, जो दायकु फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके, सुमिरौ पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि, हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीसतिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतई सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरना मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।
सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा, फिर से जीते देश हमारा।
Jai Sri Krishna. Let me, Mala Narayanan from Bengaluru, at the outset, bow down to all my gurus. Om Guru Bhyo Namaha. A warm welcome to all the sadhakas who have completed 12th chapter of Geeta and moving on to the 15th chapter and have joined us for the interpretation session of chapter 15, Purushottama Yoga. First session. Let me just read a few words on Geeta Ji by our Harish Kulkarni Ji, Sevak of Geeta Parivar. गीता प्रकृति है, गीता संस्कृति है, गीता ही तोड़ है हर विकृति का। गीता शिक्षा है, गीता संस्कार है, पुरस्कार भी है प्रभु से प्रेम का। गीता पठन है, गीता चिंतन है, अर्थ विवेचन भी है ज्ञान विज्ञान का। गीता विचार है, गीता आचार है, शुद्ध उच्चार भी है कृष्ण के वाणी का। गीता आकल्प है, गीता विकल्प है, शुभ संकल्प भी है प्रिय गुरुदेव का। गीता मंत्र है, गीता तंत्र है, स्वातंत्र भी है षट विकारों का। गीता भक्ति है, गीता शक्ति है, यह मुक्ति भी है भोग आपदाओं की। गीता आशा है, गीता दिशा है, यह परिभाषा भी है अर्जुन से मित्रता की। गीता संघर्ष है, गीता उत्कर्ष है, गीता आदर्श भी है सनातन सत्य का। Now, let's start our session with prayer. Prayer is considered to be an integral part of our culture and it's an expression of our devotion. And today, Harita Mandhane ji from Hyderabad is going to recite Arambha Prathana. Didi has done MCA and is a homemaker. Didi joined Geeta Parivar in July 2021 and is a co-trainer since April 22. Let's invoke the blessings of Lord Krishna. Didi, please.
जय श्री कृष्ण। वसुदेव वसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। Jai Sri Krishna Sahib.
Thank you, Didi, for that melodious prayer. Now, it's time for Deepa Prajwalan. Light symbolizes knowledge. Knowledge removes ignorance, just as light removes darkness. Hence, we light the lamp to bow down to knowledge as the greatest of all forms of wealth. May I request Jaya Dudashia ji from Ahmedabad to do the honors. Didi is a Gita Vrati. That is, Didi has by-hearted all the 18 chapters and passed Gita Vrati exam. It's a very big deed indeed. Hearty congratulations, Didi. She is doing Seva as co-trainer since January 2023. Jaya Didi, please.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you, Didi, for a devotional and beautiful Deepa Prajawalan. I would like to inform all the participants that you may ask questions once the session is over. So please raise your hands only after the session is over. Now, it's time for the most anticipated part of this session. Our speaker for the day is Geeta Pravina, Geeta Vrati, Rupal Shukla Didi. She is the disciple of Param Pujya Swami Guru Govinda Giridevji Ji Maharaj and has been with Geeta Parivar for the last 10 years, that is from a very young age. Didi has completed her studies on Vedanta from Chinmaya Vishwavidyapit, Kochi. She is one of the program coordinators of online Gita classes. Rupal Didi is leading the literature team and volunteers various responsibilities in Geeta Parivar. Rupal ji has participated in many Vakyartha and Shalaka Parikshas conducted in Vedanta and other Sankhya Yoga philosophies. Vakyartha is a traditional method of debating, and these are in Sanskrit. Didi has won first prize in Vedanta and the best Vakyartha prize among all students across India. She also won first prize in a speech given on Bhagavan Shankaracharya. Didi won prizes in Guruvayur, Kerala, and in Varanasi. It's my honor and privilege to welcome you, Rupal Didi, for the first interpretation session of the 3 sessions on the 15th chapter. Over to you, Rupal Didi.
Thank you for the beautiful introduction. Let's begin today's session with the prayer. Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam. Jai Shri Krishna. We are so fortunate, we are so blessed that we are gathering again for the interpretation session of 15th chapter. The name of 15th chapter is Purushottam Yoga. We already have seen 12th chapter, the Bhakti Yoga. And we've seen all the Bhakti Lakshanas, 36 Bhakti Lakshanas in the 12th chapter. Now we are moving towards the Purushottama Yoga. Here, at the end of the chapter, Lord will be explaining his Purushottama Swarupa. With Lord's grace, so many saints kripa on us, and also our punya karmas done in previous births. We are getting this chance to learn Geeta, to teach Geeta, to spread this knowledge of Geeta, to connect so many people with this learning of Geeta. So we are getting this chance. There are so many people, they want to learn Geeta, but they are not getting the way how to learn. And there are so many people also, they are getting this chance, but they are not wishing to learn. So we have both the things with us. So this is just Lord's grace, because in Shankara Bhashyam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji says, Yame Vaish Vivrinute Tena Labhyaha. It means we don't choose something for us. Lord chooses us. So Lord has chosen me to learn Geeta and to walk on this path. But once the Lord has taken us on this path, so this is our responsibility to not to leave this and to live this Geeta journey and completing our 18 chapters. Lord wanted to tell this Geeta for us. Arjuna, who never got defeated by anyone in his life, when he started telling in first chapter, Sidanti mamagatrani mukhancha parishusyati vepathuscha sharire me romaharshascha jayate gandivam samsate hastat त्वक्चैव परिदह्यते न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव च मे मनः. So Arjuna told Krishna, I'm not able to stand. I don't want to fight. I will beg, I will eat something, but I don't want to fight and kill my family members. So he told, I don't want to fight. But still, Lord Krishna didn't start Geeta. When in second chapter, in 7th shloka, Arjuna started telling, now you tell me, what is good for me? He told, Karpanya dosho pahata svabhavaha pritchami tvan dharma sammudha cetah yat shreyasyan nishchitam brohi tanme शिष्यस्तेहं शाधिमान् त्वां प्रपन्नम् यत् श्रेयस्यान् निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे. So Arjuna do yat श्रेयस्यान् निश्चितं, which is nishchitam, certainly good for me, Krishna, you tell that to me. Then Krishna, then the Lord Krishna started this Gita Jnana from 2nd chapter, 11th shloka. So we have got this Geeta. Param Pujya Swamiji Maharaj says, the Vedas are the main source of knowledge. We are able to behave, we are able to learn the things, we are able to react, we are able to do anything. That is just because of Vedas. Vedas are the main source of knowledge. Because of the Vedas only, we are knowing everything, we are able to talk, we are able to walk, everything just because of Vedas. Main source of knowledge. But still, the Vedas are the exhales of Lord, and the Gita is direct voice of Lord. So we are getting this chance when we are following and we are doing the mimicry of our professor or our principal or our chairman, anyone, we are feeling proud. Oh wow, how good I am doing it. So when we are doing the mimicry, actually, when we are following the Lord, we are saying exact the shlokas told by the Lord. What my feel should be. I have that feeling. Yes. These are the shlokas Lord told himself at that time in Kurukshetra, Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. We are so fortunate, we are so lucky, we are so blessed that we are getting this chance. In starting, we thought that we would be able to complete it or not. But after completing 12th chapter, we are too sure that we can easily do it. Yes, we will be completing our 18 chapters. We will be being, yes, memorizing all Geeta and being Geetavati. We will be doing it. Now I have that confidence. 12th and 15th chapter are the smallest in Geeta. That's why we start in Geeta Parivar from these chapters. So that after learning one chapter, we can get that confidence. Yes, I can do it. And that confidence helps us to complete this Geeta journey and to walk further and to learn the further chapters. 15th chapter, the Purushottama Yoga. Let's start because we have to cover half of the chapter today. In this Purushottama Yoga, the Lord is going to tell us a different philosophy. We have heard many times the upside down tree that is being explained in Geeta. We have seen so many pictures, so many JPGs on WhatsApp circulating everywhere. But where it is told, why it is told. So we have this 15th chapter, Purushottama Yoga. Here Lord is going to explain the samsara swarupa, the form of the samsara. Let's start from the first shloka. Śrī-Bhagavānuvaca ūrdhvamūlamadhashākham ashvatham prāhuravyayam chandāmsi yasya parnāni yastam veda savedaved. Lord is telling here, in starting 2 shlokas, Lord is explaining that samsara swarupa. He starts with urdhvamūla madhashakham. In our daily life also, if we see, the main part of our body is head, and head is upside. So urdhvamulam, urdhva means upside. Urdhvamulam, the main part, the roots are upside, and adhashakham, the branches are downside. So urdhvamula madhashakham, it is rooted above, urdhvamulam. Adhaha shakham, shakha means all the branches, and downside all the branches are. Ashwatham prahu, ashwatham avyayam prahu. Like this the anvaya is. Ashwatham means, shwa means tomorrow. Tomorrow means a next moment. This moment will not be at next moment. So that is shwa, next moment, tomorrow. And ashwa means which will not be tomorrow, means ever changing. So ashwatha means which is keep changing. That is ashwatha. So ashwatham prahu. We should tell that, we should name that as Ashwatha Vriksha. And Ashwatha Vriksha is considered a people Vriksha. We see that. Why people Vriksha? Because that tree is so fickle. There is no wind or there is a lot of wind. The leaves of that people tree will be shaking every time. That's why it is considered that the Ashwatha is that people Vriksha only. So Ashwatham Prahu, and even it is keep changing, it is changing every moment. It is avyayam, indestructible. Pratikshana parivartamanepi na parivartati tathaiva tishtati ata eva avyayam iti uchyate. This is the definition in in our commentaries. So pratikshana parivartamanepi na parivartati tathaiva tishtati iti avyayam. It means which never changes every time. Avyaya, indestructible. Avyayam prahu. Chandamsi yasya parnani. Now, the chandas word has 3 meanings. First meaning is that poetry, chandas shastra. We see in Vedangas. So we have one Vedanga as chandas shastra. Second is jnana, the knowledge. And third meaning of chandas is the Vedas. So here we consider the meaning of chandas as jnana, as knowledge. So just we will be imagining one tree. The roots are upside and the leaves are downside, and the leaves are chandansi yasya parnani. Branches are downside and there we have so many leaves. And what type of leaves? So jnanam, the knowledge. Knowledge is yasya parnani, the leaves are knowledge. Yes, tam veda sa vedavit, means vedavit, who knows this jnana, who knows the Vedas. So here we are telling the leaves are the jnana, the knowledge are the leaves here. And who knows this knowledge, this type of cycle, who knows this samsara vriksha, who knows how this srishti is created and always destroyed. So who knows all this philosophy? They called Vedavit. They know that knowledge. Veda means that knowledge also. Vit means who knows that, the knower. So Vedavit, the knower of the Vedas or the knower of the knowledge. Which type of knowledge? This knowledge, this philosophy. So yastam veda sa vedavit. So here Lord explained that upside down tree. Now in second shloka he continues there. Adharshurdham prasritastasya shakha guna pravriddha vishaya pravala adharsha mulanyanusantatani karmanubandhini manushya-loke. Here Lord is telling adha cha urdhvam prasritaah tasya shakhaah. How? So adha means downside, urdhvam means upside. So from the urdh word, the Brahma is also considered. How? Because Brahma is that Brahman, that Almighty, that Supreme Lord is the main there. So urdhvam utkrishtam shreshtham sarvatra shreshtham. So that is Brahma, Urdh Brahma, supreme for all the beings. That said is the urdhvam. So here adha cha urdhvam prasritaah tasya shakhaah. He told us that upside down tree and leaves are the knowledge, and who knows that knowledge is called Vedavit. Now he is telling some more description about it. As we do, we just explained in brief, we given the brief, now we are explaining. So Lord told just imaginary tree, now he is explaining that tree, how it is. So adha cha urdhvam prasritaah tasya shakhaah. The branches are spreaded everywhere, upside or downside, everywhere the branches are spreaded of that tree. So below and above they spread. Prasritaah means spreaded. And tasya shakha, that tree, tasya referring to that tree. Tasya shakha, the branches are spreaded everywhere, below and above. Guna pravriddhaah. Now the karma theory comes. What karma we are doing, we will be getting that phala only. And we have one more thing in Bhagavad-Gītā. We just misinterpret that shloka. Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hetur bhur ma te sangostva karmani. We always say that our right is only karma. Our right is not in phala. We should do karma and we should not think about the phala. But Lord is telling here, you should not think about, no, you should not think about the phala. That is not the thing here. The thing is, our right is not that. Phala is not our right. Our right is only karma. So we will be doing only karma. So here Lord telling that karma theory only. Guna pravriddhaah. Vishaya pravalaah. Guna pravriddha means nourished by the gunas. And which gunas? So there are three gunas. One is Sattva Guna, one is Rajo Guna, and another is Tamo Guna. Sattva Guna is the best, and Rajo Guna is better. Tamo Guna is worst. We should not go on the path of Tamo Guna, but we should try to get that Sattva Guna and increase our Sattva Guna. Everyone is having all these three gunas. We all have Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, Tamo Guna. But the difference is the superior guna. I have Sattva Guna as my superior, the prior guna, or superier guna, or I have Rajo Guna as my superior guna, or I have Tamo Guna as my superior guna. So which guna I have as my superior? I have Sattva Guna Pradhanyam, I have Rajo Guna Pradhanyam, or I have Tamo Guna Pradhanyam. I love to sleep full day, full night. Anytime I lay down and I will be sleeping only. That is Tamo Guna Pradhana. And I can't lay down, I can't do that worshipping also, not the meditation also, but I will be working. I can study, I can do something on my laptop, and I will be doing some kriya, some action. So that is Rajo Guna Pradhana. And I love to do meditation. For 1 hour, 2 hours, I can sit in meditation. I can worship Lord for 1 hour, 2 hours. I can listen the kathas about Mahabharata, Ramayana. I love these things. So that is Sattva Guna Pradhanyam. But if I have that worshipping feeling also, and I have that tamas also, I love to sleep also. So we should see what is my priority. If I have that time of sleeping also, and I have that worshipping also, what I will choose. So that will be your prior guna. So here Lord is telling, Vishaya Guna Pravriddhaha. All the karmas are nourished by the gunas, these three gunas. If I am doing something good, that is nourished by the Sattva Guna. If I am doing some okay karma, so that will be nourished by Rajo Guna. And if I am doing good, extremely good, so that will be nourished by Sattva Guna. So Lord is telling here about this nourishing of these three gunas. So Guna Pravriddhaha Vishaya Pravalaha. Vishaya Pravalaha. When on a branch, if any leaf is about to come, leaf. So if leaf is coming and there is one small dot, that is Pravala. So here Lord is telling Vishaya Pravalaha. So that Pravala is all the sense objects, that sound, touch, color, and taste, and also the smell. So these are the Pravalaha of that tree. Then Adhascha Mulani Anusantatani. Adha, the below, and the roots are stressed forth. Adha cha Mulani Anusantatani. Here the Lord is telling. And Adhascha Mulani Anusantatani. Here the Lord is telling the karmas are bounding us, or we are getting attached from the samsara according to our karmas only, because of our karmas only. If we are doing action, we are getting connected to the things. So Lord is telling here, we get bounded with this samsara, with this prapancha, with this world, because of our karmas only. So that moola, because of that we are getting bounded to this word. That moola is also getting spreaded downside and upside, means everywhere it is being spreaded in that tree. Lord is telling about that tree. So Adhascha Urdham Prasita, branches are downside and upside, and Guna Pravriddha Vishaya Pravalaha. Vishaya Pravalaha, the sense objects are nourished by the guna. It means what I love to see. If I am Sattva Guna, my prior guna is Sattva Guna, I will be loving to see the sattvic things. If I am Rajo Guna Pradhana, I will be loving to see the Rajasic things and listen to Rajasic things and taste Rajasic thing, the food also. In level 2, we will be seeing the 17th chapter there. About the food, Lord has explained in detail what is sattvic food, what is Rajasic, what is Tamasic food. So Lord will be explaining that in 17th chapter. So here Lord is telling the sense objects, what I love, what my eyes love to see, what my ears love to hear, what my tongue love to taste, what I love to touch. These are all the what I love to smell. So these sense objects are always nourished by the guna, those three gunas. So I can't tell that I don't want to see, but my eyes just went there. I seen that. I don't want to see. I don't want to listen that. I don't want to do gupshup and they're doing backbiting. I don't want to do. We are telling that. But you see, all the karmas are nourished by these three gunas only. Satoguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. So the reason is myself only. I am doing that. I am nourishing my karmas with these gunas only. Satoguna, Rajoguna. So it is completely in my control, in my hand, whether I want to do that or not. Lord is telling the swarupa of that vraksha adhasya mulani anusantatani, the moola, because of that we are getting bounded to the samsara. All these roots are also, that moola is also spreaded everywhere, downside and upside. Here's second shloka. Now in third shloka, the Lord is going to tell us about, he is explaining the tree of samsara, but this is not like we understand. We are thinking that yes, there must be a tree. If you want to see, we can see. It will be staying some place. It will be residing at some place. We are thinking like this. So Lord is saying, no, 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 don't be confused. It is not as you are thinking. Let's see the third shloka. Narupamasyeha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadir na cha sampratistha ashvatthaменam suvidudhamulam asangashastrena dridhena chitva. Lord is telling, Narupam asya iha tatha upalabhyate. As I explained, the roots are down upside and the leaves are downside and the branches are spreaded upside or downside. And what karmas we will be doing, we will be getting that birth only. So if we are doing the good karmas, we will be getting the good species, good yonis, good lives in next birth. And if we are doing the bad karma, we will be getting the downside lokas. So there is the concept of Chaturdash Bhuvanani. So Chaturdash Bhuvanani, the first to 8th Bhuvanas are superior than the Manushya. 1 to 8. 9th Bhuvan is of human being having 2 legs. And then comes 10th Bhuvan is for animals having 4 legs. 11th is for birds and having 2 legs, 2 wings. 12th is for reptiles, Sarisrapa, no legs, no wings. And the 13th one is Tiryak species, the spiders, the octopus, the insects having 6 legs. And also the mosquitoes. And the 14, the worst, the least, and the first from downside, that is plants. Plants can means achar, constant. They cannot move from one place to another. So this is Chaturdash Bhuvanani. Now, how we will be getting these birds and where we will be going in which shloka? So here, one more concept is there of Chaturdash Lokas. So let's see Chaturdash Lokas. How? First is Satyaloka, Tapaloka, Jalaloka, Maharloka, Swargaloka. So these lokas are above than the Manushya. This superior than the Manushya Loka, the Prithvi Loka. Manushya Loka means this Prithvi Loka, this earth. So from this Prithvi Loka, all these 7, Satyalok, Tapalok, Jal, Mahar, Swargalok, these are the superior than this Prithvi Loka. And so if we are doing good karmas, we will be getting the birth in from 1 to 8 bhuvanas, Devata, Yakshadi, and we will be getting these lokas, Satyaloka, Jalaloka, Maharloka, Swargaloka. We will be getting these lokas if we do good karmas. If we are doing yes, Rajoguni karmas, or we are doing, yes, kind of good karmas also. So we will be getting that ninth one, the human being having 2 legs, and in these lokas, having 7th loka is Prithvi loka. So we will be getting birth in this Prithvi loka. And if we are doing the worst karmas, the tamasic karmas, we are nourishing our karmas, our actions with that tamas guna, tamasic guna. So we will be getting the birth of animals, birds, reptiles, and the plants in these forms, and we'll be getting the lokas of Atal, Patal, Mahatal, Sutal, Talatal, and Patal. These lokas will be getting. So this is the concept. 14 bhuvanas and 40 lokas. 14 lokas. So which type of karma I am doing? If I want Manusha Yoni again, I need to do good karma. If I want to be that Deva, Yaksha, Gandharva, so I need to do good karmas. There is a fixed quantity. If you are doing these many punya karmas or good karmas, you will be getting that. So that quantity we don't know, that measurement we don't know, we are not aware of that. So we should strive to get good karmas only, because everyone knows what is good, what is bad. Even you take a child of 5-year-old and you ask, this is good or bad, this is right or wrong, they will be telling you, they will be telling us that this is right, this is wrong, but no one is doing. So when we started learning Geeta, when we started spreading Geeta, when we started understanding Geeta, we should see that how we can now implement in our lives. Theory I knew. Now I need to do practical. This is the time of practical. How to start? We should not think that I am 30-year-old or I am just 25, I am just 20. How can I start? No, there is no age for this. Living Geeta, there is no age to live Geeta. We can start wherever we are. We can start at any point. So, na rupam asya iha tatha upalabhyate. As I explained in first and second shloka, you should not understand that this is the roots are upside and the leaves are downside and having so many branches. So, don't understand this is as I have explained in previous 2 shlokas. Na antaha na cha na upalabhyate. This will not be you will not be getting, it will not be perceived at any place. So, na antaha na cha adihi na cha sampratishtha. It is not staying, it is not foundation or resting place. There is no foundation, there is no resting place for this tree. There is no starting point for this, there is no ending point for this. This is eternal. Na antaha na cha adihi na cha sampratishtha. Sampratishtha means there is a staying place for that. It is staying at some place. No, there is no place like that. I told you as example to imagine, to get that image of samsara. The moola is upside, that Chetanta, that Almighty, that Paramatman is upside, the main cause, and the human beings, the jivas are downside. The leaves, the jnana, the knowledge, everything is downside. So that tree, Lord is explaining, nanto na cha adi na cha sampratishtha. Ashwatham enam. Again, Lord is referring the same name. As he explained, Ashwatham prahu avyayam. You should understand this tree as Ashwatha. So he is telling Ashwatham enam suvirudha moolam. Ashwatham enam. This Ashwatha suvirudha moolam. This is attached, very firm. This is firm rooted. Now, how to get detached? When we are attached with firmly, this is firm rooted, this Ashwatha Vriksha, this Samsara Vriksha. So, how to get rid of it? So, Lord is telling, yeah, there is one way. You should cut it. You should cut all the roots with the aches of that detachment. Asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. With that Asanga Shastra, with the weapon of that Asanga Shastra, that detachment, non-attachment, with the aches of non-attachment, this strong Samsara vriksha also having cut asunder. We should cut it. There is one way, asanga shastrena dridhena chitta. Now, what is asanga shastra? Might we have seen this story previously also, when Shukadevji went to Mithila and he asked Janakji to give him a knowledge. So Janakji told, okay, you have come on a very special occasion, because this time this is pujana of some Devi. So you need to hold this bowl, have it filled with the oil, and you need to walk around, complete the parikrama of this Mithila. You need to do that. Okay, but there is a condition, even a small drop, even a single drop should not fall down, otherwise this will be khandita like that. So okay, Shukadevji told, okay, I will be doing, there's no problem. So he was holding that, and full time he visited Mithila, he completed that parikrama, and after that, when he came back, Janakji asked, okay, no, no point that nothing has fallen down, right? Yes, I have completed very gently. Nothing wrong has happened. Okay, very nice. Now Janakji asked a very fantastic question to him. How was the Mithila? If anyone asks us that I was completing my task and I was focused on that, if you ask me, how was the Mithila? What I will be answering? Oh, Shukadevji thought I didn't even see all the mountains, all the river. Janakji asking how was the mountains, how was the river, how was the roads, how was the trees, and how the wind was blowing. So he was asking everything, but Shukadevji was like, oh, there's so much, but I didn't see anything. So Shukadevji told, no, I was so focused on my goal, on my task, what I was completing, so I couldn't see anything. Janakji told, okay, now you have learned for what you have come here. Living in this samsara, living in this prapancha, living in this world, but not getting attached with anything. Detachment, complete detachment. We are just the character here. Whatever character I have got, I will be playing. Nothing is mine. When on a munch, we are presenting some character, being Sita, being Yashoda, being Krishna, anything. We are not that character. We are not attached with other members present there. Why to get attached? We are just a character there. So getting that detachment, asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. Okay. So there's one way. Now, after cutting those roots, firm rooted that tree, the mool, what we should do? The Lord is telling in 4th shloka what we should do now after doing that. Tatah padan tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyah tameva chadyam purusham prapadye yatah pravrittif prasrita purani. Now the Lord is telling, after cutting those roots from the eggs of non-attachment, what we should do? We should seek for the goal, for that Param Dhama, after attaining which one never returns on this ocean of birth and death again and again. The Lord is telling we should strive to get that, to achieve that goal. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam. Tatah padam. Tatah means after that. Tat parimargitavyam. Where attaining that should be, we should seek for. Parimargitavyam. Now what we should do? We should be sought for. Yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyaha. Bhuyaha means again. Nivartanti means returning. So gataha gone. Who has gone there? After going there, with the person never returns. Na nivartanti bhuyaha. Again you will never come back in this ocean of birth and death. Yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyaha. Tameva chadyam purusham prapadye. I seek refuge that Tameva, that is only Adyam Purusham, the primeval person, the Purusha, that supreme Purusha, that supreme Lord. That is only the supreme Lord. Yataha pravrittihi prasrita purani. Yataha, when pravrittihi, the activity, the energy, when we are going to do something, that pravritti, that willing power. Yataha pravrittihi prasrita purani. In all those Puranas, which is being told, which is being explained, here the Lord is telling from the starting point of this Srishti. Actually, that is Anadi. We can't say there is any starting point. So there is no starting point. So Lord is telling here from that Purusha only, from that Chetan Tattva only, this Srishti is getting, this samsara is getting spreaded, and all the time this is just stretching forth, this is just spreading only, and that Adi Purusha, that Paramatma only, I should be seeking to get. Lord told about after getting that detachment, after cutting the root, we should strive to get this Dhamma, this Param Dhamma. After attaining that, one never returns. The Lord told here. Now let's see the 5th shloka. Here, the Lord is telling that after how it will happen. We are telling that yes, that Purusha, we are the portion of that Purusha only, that Chetana Tattva only, that Paramatman only. But how we should start thinking? We are telling to seek for that goal, means Aham Brahmasmi. We should start thinking that I am only that self, I am only that supreme Purusha. But getting that feeling, not just showing off. So I am only that, I am the portion of that. How we will start thinking of Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi concept of Vedanta? So Lord is telling there are some sadhanas for that. There are some cause for that. So let's see in 5th shloka. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama dvandvair vimukta sukha dukkha sangyer gacchantya padam avyayantat. Here Lord is telling Nirmana moha. Here Lord will be telling 4 qualities being which these qualities are helping us to attain that goal, about what we were talking in 4th shloka. So Lord is telling those 4 qualities. Nirmana moha, free from pride and delusions. Nirmana moha. Jita sanga dosha, who has won over the Jita sanga. Jita means won over the sanga dosha, evil of attachment. Attachment is the problem everywhere. Those who is victorious over the evil of attachment. Adhyatma nityaha, this spirituality. Spirituality is not just reading the granthas, just reading Bhagavad-Gītā and thinking of these, doing meditation. This is, yes, a kind of spirituality is dwelling in the self. I am always having the feel, yes, I am of Lord and Lord is of mine. I can be happy because I am the portion of that Lord. Akhanda Satchidananda's Rupam. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. So having that feeling, that is Adhyatma. All the time I am that self. I have that awareness. That is spirituality. Then I don't get those vikaras, the raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, moha, lobha, because I am that self. I don't have anything of mine. I don't have any individual identity of mine. I am nothing. So why I will be doing these things? I will not be thinking anything. So here nirmana moha is adhyatma nitya, dwelling constantly in the self. Vinivritta kamaha, whose desires are completely turned away, completely turned. Vinivritta kama. Vritta kamaha means all the desires are turned now. And vinivritta kamaha, all the desires having completely turned away. All the desires completely turned now. So that is vinivritta kamaha. Dvandvaihi vimuktaha. This fifth quality, dvandvaihi. Dvandva means the opposite pairs. Sukh dukkha, lobha moha, that papa punya, dharma dharma. So these are the dvandva. So from the pairs of opposite, vimuktaha, free. Sukha dukkha sanyaihi. One example also, sukha dukkha sanyaihi, known as the pleasure and pain. So pleasure and pain, that punya and papa, all this, free from all these pairs of opposite. Gachanti amudhaha. Reach. Gachanti means reaching there, and amudhaha means the undeluded person. Amudhaha. Padamavyantat. After getting these qualities, when we start trying to get these qualities, and after getting these qualities, what we will be getting? That padam, avyayam padam, that eternal goal for what we were striving, we were doing everything, we were understanding this philosophy. Now it is telling this avyayam, we will be getting that avyaya padam. Gachanti amudaha padam avyayantat. Now the sixth shloka, let's see. Here Lord is telling, prayojanam anuddishya mandopi na pravartate. This is our nyaya. So when we don't know why we are doing it and what we are going to get out of it, so we have prayojanam, we have the result, we have the fruit for that. So your Lord is telling, we are telling that we should strive to get that param dhama. So how is that param dhama? Lord is telling in sixth shloka, explaining that dhama. Na tadbhasayate suryo na shashanko na pavakaha yadgatva na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Lord is telling here, the na tadbhasayate, tatra na bhasate. The na tadbhasayate suryaha, the sun does not illumines there. The moon also does not illumine, and also the fire. Only these three, the sun, the moon and the fire, these three are the main source of light, main source of that power. So all these three source of that light, that prakasha, does not illumine that world. About that dhama I am talking about, where after attaining that, we will never return. And that dhama is swaprakashaka rupaha. Swaprakasha swarupaha. So, na tatra bhasayate, na tat bhasayate suryaha. The sun doesn't illumine there. The moon, or shashanka means moon. The moon also, and the pavakaha means fire. Pavaka is also not illumined that. Yad gatva na nivartante. To which, having gone, not returned, never returned, yet gatva na nivartante, tadhama paramam mama. Tadhama, that abode you should understand as mind. Paramam mama, my supreme abode is that. Lord explained that, yes, nothing, that everywhere the light will be there, because the Brahma, that Almighty, that Lord is Satchidananda Rupa. Sat means that Sat Swarupa, that existent. Chit means that Prakasha, that light. So the Dhama is not like having one building or one city or one country type thing. No, there is not like this Dhama. Dhama is that Brahma, that Almighty only, that Supreme Lord only. So the Param Dhama is that Lord itself. And that Lord is Saprakasha Swarupaha. Saprakasha, the sun is getting the Yachakshusha na pashyati yena chakshumshi pashyati. We are getting the power to see and to do everything from that Chaitanya Tattva only. So the sun is also getting the light from that Tattva. Sun is not having its own light. So sun, moon, and also in Upanishadat, na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam nema vidyuto bhanti kuto yamagnihi tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. Tasya bhasa, from that light only, sarvamidam vibhati, everything is illumines. from the light of that Almighty only, from that Lord's light only, everything is visible, everything is just, we can see, we can feel. This power is that Chaitanya Tattva, one Almighty, one Lord, Paramatma. So Lord is telling that Dhama. Now, 7th shloka. This is one of the most famous shlokas of Gita and also the important shloka. We say we are the portion of that Lord where it is written, where it is told. So Lord is telling in 15th chapter, 7th shloka, remember always. Mamaivamsho jivaloke jivabhuta sanatanaha manashasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. Actually, Mamaivamsho, my portion only. Mamai anshaha, mama, my, and anshaha is that portion. Mamaivamsho, my portion only in this jivaloke, in this word of life. Jivaloke, jiva bhuta sanatanaha. Sanatanaha means when we don't know the starting point, that is sanatana. Puratana means told, but we know the starting point. So sanatana, we don't know the starting point of that. Jiva bhuta sanatana, jiva bhuta, being this jivaha, being this, having this soul. Jiva bhuta sanatana, eternal. Manashasthani indriyani, with the mind, with these indriyas, the 6th is mind, this mana. So manaha shasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. So my portion only dwelling in this word, being a jiva, sanatan, eternal jiva, but that we are the portion of that Lord only. But what is wrong there? Our mistake is there. We understand everything as ours. Manashasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. We attract, we draw everything as mine. Yes, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. No, this is not mine. We think that indriya is saying this is mine. Mana is connected, this is mine. So all the indriyas with the mana, with that 6th indriya, attracts all this and connects with ourselves. In this nature, all the mana and all the indriyas, we think attracting these things means we start thinking that this is our. No, but this indriyas are not our, the sense objects are also not our, and nothing is our. We are the portion of that Lord, Satchidananda Rupa, Nirvikar, Nirharmaka. So we are not having any of these. Let's say the 8th shloka. This is a different philosophy. All the time we are getting question how this srishti is created, how this is destroyed, and how this soul is getting one body from another. So these all the things are happening. So all the questions will be answered in this 8th shloka. 8th and 9th actually together, but we cannot take that. Yes, as we have one shloka. Natveva hanjatula sannatvanne me janadhipaha nachaiva na bhavishyama sarve vayamatah param natu eva aham jatuna sannatvanne me janadhipaha nachaiva na bhavishyama, not there, I will not be. This is the eternal portion of Lord. Lord is telling how vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grannati naroparani tatha sharirani vihaya jirnan anyani sanyati navani dehi. Jirnani anyani sanyati navani dehi. So how we are leaving one body and getting another body. As this body changes the clothes, the soul changes the bodies. So no one is dying and no one is getting birth. Just that eternal soul is running from here and there, getting that birth. So let's see the 8th shloka. Shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramati shwaraha grihitvai tani sanyati vayurgandha nivashayat God is telling Shariram yat avapnoti, a body when obtains, yat cha api utkramati shuraha, when we get one body, avapnoti means getting. Yat cha api utkramati shuraha, utkramanam means leaving. When I leave one body and getting the another body, yat cha api utkramati shuraha, the Lord taking, grihitva etani sanyati. Sanyati means goes. So grihitva etani sanyati vayur gandhani vashayat means when the air flows from some garden or the wind is blowing from some garden, so it is carrying the fragrance. It is carrying that fragrance. When it is passing from some bad smell, it is carrying that bad smell. So all the soul is not attached with these karma phalas, not having attached with these indriyas or these sense objects, but the soul is carrying as the air, as the wind is carrying that fragrance and carrying that bad smell, and after some times it leaves that also. So same as with the soul, soul is not attached, air is not attached, but the carrying these gunas, same as the soul is not attached with thing, because soul is nirdharmaka, nirgunaka, so it is not having any characteristic, it is not having any attribute, so it cannot be attached with anything. It is just carrying this. All the sense objects, all the karma phalas, that the soul is changing the body, but karma phalas are still same. I need to do the bhog, I need to do the enjoy of those karma phalas, even it is bad or good. I will be having that. And this is the concept. We leave one body, getting another body, but Atman is not carrying this. Atman is not attached with these karma phalas and these sense objects, but it is carrying all from one body to another. This is the concept. Now the another concept from 9th shloka, Shrotam to all the indriyas, and about Lord will be explaining his Swarupa from macro to micro. From sun, he will be entering in our body, and from the body, he will be telling how this body is created from him only. So from the sun, he will be entering, and after entering, he will be creating our body. So that theory we will be seeing in next session. Let's do 2 minutes Sankirtana. Then we will move on to the question answer session. Sit calmly. Think of that Lord Sarupa. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Gopala Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai.
Jai Sri Krishna. That was a wonderful and enlightening session, and you dealt in detail about the 15th chapter, beautiful shlokas from other chapters as well. So now I would like to inform all the participants that it's time for question answers, and those who want to ask questions can raise their hands and switch on their camera, and I can see already a few hands have already been risen. Yeah, so please do wait. We'll just talk about Geeta Sevi program, and then we'll talk about Ram Pratishta app. I think most of you might have downloaded it from the Play Store. It's like, you know, Ramji's Pratishta is going to be happening in Lucknow, Ayodhya, during January 2024. So before that, we have a sankalp of 100 crores of Hanuman Chalisa recital. So I request every one of you to download Ram Pratishta app, wherein you can recite and your counts will be automatically entered in it, or you can recite elsewhere and you can add the counts there in that app. So it will give a whole picture, you can see what is the total number of cumulative number of Hanuman Chalisa recited till now, till the date, or every day it gets updating. I mean, every second, every minute, you can see the updation. So please do that. And there you have 3 audios. You can listen to 3 audios, and whichever it's your favorite, you can listen, or you can listen to all of them. So please do download the Ram Pratishtha app. Another one is now you are, yeah, take it.
Yeah, you can continue.
So Geeta Sevi ke bare mein bhi, that also I want to tell you, because now you are into the 2nd chapter and soon you will be completing your L1 and you will be moving on to the L2, where you will be learning 4 chapters. So by that time, those who want to do seva, they can do seva. There are many number of departments where you can, that means without passing any test or this thing, you can get into the seva, like tech seva you can do if you are good at operating computer or even mobile, and good training would be given. Then adding and migration team. There are many departments, and everywhere you'll be given training. So don't bother about, that you don't know and you won't be able to do. Everyone can do it. Of course, there are, I can see small children over here. So they may not be able. I think the minimum age will be like 16, 18 and all for certain departments. So except that, now you study and pass the test, become Geeta Vrati, and by the time you will be 18, you can become a trainer too. So, yeah. So now it's time for question and answer, and Rupal Didi will be answering your questions. Yeah. Didi,
If anyone is having any question, you can raise your just raise your hands and switch on your videos. I'm
Yeah.
not in network range, so I might get disconnected. So please. I
yeah,
apologize.
already there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are already there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Meghna
We can
Reddy ji,
start.
aap पूछिए. Yeah.
Jai Shri Krishna, ma'am.
Yes, next,
In the
please.
first sloka, we have Chandansi Yasya Parnani. Matlab, what kind
Yes.
of knowledge is written on the leaves? Like, what exactly is the knowledge about?
In our Shastras, knowledge is considered as Brahma Jnanam only. Brahma Jnanam means whenever we are seeking for that ultimate truth, that is knowledge. Whenever we are trying for that. So that knowledge is in Vedas. And we get that knowledge through Vedas, through Upanishads, and through Bhagavad-Gītā. Okay, so that knowledge is only referred.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, asang detachment, like what we need to detach from, because we have certain responsibilities towards our family and everything, right? So, what
That
is
we have to do with Kartavya Buddhi. That everything we have to do, but with the Kartavya Buddhi, not with the attachment. And that is not going to happen suddenly. That will require time. That will take time, longer and longer, 1 year or 10 years or so many births also. It may take, but we can start from now. At certain moments, whenever something happens, we should remember, we should be aware that this is the time when I should not have the attachment. Okay, so we should be aware. Then that happens.
Okay. Yes. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Krishna. Malaji, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes.
Yeah, Atharva, please ask.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a question that in the 12th adhyay, we spoke Atha Dwadashodhyayah, and in the 15th chapter,
Yes.
we spoke Atha Panchadashodhyayah. So what is the difference, and why do we speak Athat in 12th chapter and Atha in 15th chapter?
In 12th chapter, it is Dwadasha is 12. In Sanskrit, this is the number. Dwadasha is 12. Panchadasha is 15. And when we are reciting like Athat Dwadashodhyayah, That means Dwa is Sanyukta Varna, joint consonant. And before that, we have to give stress. That's why we are telling Athad Dwa and not Athappa. Okay, Athap Pancha, no. Atha Pancha, Athad Dwa, because that is a consonant. That is a joint consonant. Okay.
And
Joint
ma'am,
letter.
and ma'am, how did you by heart all the 700 shlokas?
Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha griyate. Actually, the answer is already Lord has given in Bhagavad Gita itself. So just practice. Keep practicing, keep listening more and more. The more you will be listening, the faster you will be learning. Okay?
Jai Shri
So
Krishna.
start more and more the audios and videos. Okay? Yes. Shruti ji, please ask.
What is the meaning of Nindriyani?
Mindriyani. No, that is Indriyani.
Indriyani.
Okay, Indriyani means the senses. Okay. Faculty has-
Karshati means what?
Karshati means it is attracting.
Attract. Okay, fine. Okay, thank you.
Lakshmi ji?
Jai Shri Krishna. I have two questions. Anusantatani, can you just give the meaning of this word, please?
Anusa. In which shloka?
Second sloka of this chapter, 15th chapter.
No, can you recite the shloka?
Yeah, let me just go through. Yeah. Mulyan anusantatani. Adhascha mulyan anusantatani. Adhascha mulan anusantatani. Karmanubandheni manushya loke.
Just a second. I have to see Lakshmi ji.
Haji, no problem.
Just I don't remember actually this time.
Gunapravruddha Vishanupravala.
Yeah, I got that.
Adhascha mulan anusantatani.
Anusantatani, actually the meaning I get from the shloka, but Anusantatani exactly if I have to tell you, then let me see that first.
No problem.
Just a second. Okay, Anusantatani means it is spreaded. It is stressed all over. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot. So Adhascha mulan anusantatani means the roots are spread across all the way. Is that does that mean?
The branches are spread. The branches and the roots are spread everywhere. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thank you. And the first shloka of this chapter is really difficult to understand. And by one listening, it's not. I'm not able to understand this. Maybe I have to listen to you again and again in the YouTube, maybe.
Yeah. On YouTube, we have our Gita channel. You can go on that and you can search this Vivechana or vivechana.learngita.com. From there, you can select my name and you will be getting this Vivechana, today's Vivechana. Okay.
Oh, thanks a lot.
And the
Thank
YouTube
you
link is also being sent to your groups. So you can refer this video directly from there.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Priyanka. Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Priyanka ji, please ask.
Jai Shri Krishna, Rupal Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
I just want to ask, what are the 14 yonis and how can we know that in the next birth we will get the Manushya Janam only, human birth only?
We cannot know that. That is never sure. Gahana karmano gati. We can never guess what is going to be done, what is going to be. So we can
But
just
still,
do good karmas and we can, yeah. For us, we can estimate that if we are doing karma for our whole life, entire life, so we will be getting Manushya Yoni. But that is never sure because we don't know what birth we are going to get. Okay.
And one more question.
And 14, 14 unis you told. I have I didn't mention that in detail. I will see if I can mention that in Vivechan summary. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can refer this video again to listen that.
Okay.
I have mentioned. Okay.
Okay.
Prarthana ji? Prarthana ji? Prarthana ji, please unmute. Prarthana ji? Yes, Prarthana ji, please ask. Okay, Manoj ji, you please ask. Manoj ji, are you able to unmute yourself?
Getting me?
Yes, Manoj, please ask.
जय श्री कृष्ण मैम
Jai Shri Krishna.
लास्ट बोल रहा है ये उद्धम अधस
I'm sorry, I'm not able to. Just a second. Yes, Manoj, please ask.
Are you getting me ma'am?
Network.
I'm not able to hear, or your network is.
No, we can't hear. We all.
No one.
I am
No
getting
one.
ma'am.
Okay, Manoj.
Yes ma'am.
Manoj ji, please switch off your video. Manoj ji. Then ask. Please switch off your video and unmute yourself. Then ask.
Getting me ma'am?
Yes,
Yeah,
please
but
ask.
very feeble. हाँ, बोलिए.
Ma'am? Getting me ma'am?
Manoj ji, you have to switch off your video. Then network will be stable.
मनोज जी आप स्विच ऑफ कर दीजिए, वीडियो स्विच ऑफ कर दीजिए और फिर बोलिए.
Okay okay.
गोपाल जी आप ही कर दीजिए, वीडियो ऑफ कर दीजिए, अनम्यूट कर दीजिए.
हाँ. No. I think network is not good.
जी दीदी
Okay,
network problem.
संदीप जी.
क्या हो रहा है?
Don't know.
संदीप जी,
उधर
please unmute.
Yeah. Fourth shloka, please.
Fourth shloka ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयातमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी. Lord is just telling you should strive to get that Param Dhama. After going there, you will not be returning. It is like that. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Only that is the meaning in fourth shloka.
Excuse me,
Yes.
ma'am.
Do we?
Yeah, actually, I need to click a photo. My dad told to me that I should click a photo. Can I go?
Yes, yes, you can. You can. Okay, Varshita ji? Varshita.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna Devi. I want to ask the 15th chapter, second sloka, Adhaschotvam. Adhaschotvam.
Adha, urdhvan, upside and downside. Okay?
And my
Adha,
second question
down,
is,
and urdhva means up. Yes, Varshita?
yeah, my second
I'm
question
not
is,
able to hear
I
you.
want to ask that.
What?
Can you hear me? ma'am?
Yes, yes. Now you are audible. What
Yeah,
is your second question?
My second question is, I want to ask that in Mahabharata, there are so many characters, right?
Yes.
So I wanted to ask that in Bhagavad Gītā, that sometimes I think that words are visible in these slokas. Is that right or not?
Sorry, what did you ask?
I mean, there are so many names like Ashwatha, like Sri Krishna, Bharata, and like that words, or they write in these slokas are visible sometimes. Are they really some characters' names?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Madhusudana is Krishna, Vasudeva is Krishna, and And sometimes if we see the first chapter, all the characters of Mahabharata, Yuyutsu, Satyaki, Kashi Raja, and so many characters are mentioned there.
Then
Okay,
15th
so they are actual characters. And in Mahabharata, we have more than 5,000 characters. So that everyone in this world can relate that this character suits me.
in first shloka that Ashwat in second
Ashwatha
Charanam
is
which
a tree. Ashwatha is not a person. Ashwatha is a tree.
tree. Okay.
Okay,
Jai Shri Krishna.
which is not which is so much flickering. Okay, yeah. Nirmala ji, please unmute. Nirmala ji.
Yes, ma'am. Jai Sri Krishna, madam.
Jai Shri Krishna, please ask.
Madam, I want to know whether this tree, which is described here by Bhagavan, is it imaginary or does he want to say some concept to us? What is the exactly that? Is it imaginary tree or am I audible to you, madam?
Yeah. If I have to tell you, if you ask me how the tablet looks like, so I will tell you so many things. That it looks like laptop and it is portable as a mobile phone. So I will be telling you so many things to compare, and you can understand how the tab looks like.
It is one example he said to
Yes,
understand the
Lord is just giving an
samsara
example
and
of it.
all samsara and all attachments. Is it so,
Yes,
madam?
yes. Lord is the cause, and cause
Yeah.
is
He is
Utkarishta,
giving
superior. That's why it is upside, not in Antarikta or somewhere.
Yeah, because if the roots
Okay.
are upside, so that won't be strong. That tree won't be strong. Is it, madam? Why it is upside?
No, it's not like that. No, it is upside means it is superior. Superior is up. Only that is the meaning. Okay.
Okay.
Not actually the roots are upside somewhere in universe. No, not like that. Roots
Yeah,
are upside means roots are superior. Lord is superior to us.
So he wants to tell roots are main things, like supreme God, that
Yeah.
should be up.
Cause is
that way, madam?
See, the cause of the tree are the roots. Okay. And roots for us, it is Lord. Parabrahma Paramatma.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Okay. Yes, Aradhya. Aradhya, please ask. Aradhya. Okay, Ashok ji, you please ask.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yeah, just.
Please describe me Purushottam Yoga, Sri Bhagavan Uach, first shlok. What is the meaning of the Urdhva Moolam?
ऊर्ध्व मूल मीन्स मूल मतलब जड़ें हो गई, जो कारण होता है उसे मूल कहते हैं। तो हमारा कारण क्या है? परब्रह्म परमात्मा ने, उन्हीं से सृष्टि की उत्पत्ति हुई है। तो वो कौन है? वो हमसे श्रेष्ठ है। यहाँ पे ऊर्ध्व ऊपर जड़ें हैं और नीचे उसकी शाखाएं हैं। इसका मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि उल्टा ट्री और उसकी जड़ें हवा में कहीं है, हवा में नहीं है। बस इतना है कि वो श्रेष्ठ है। हम लिखते हैं ना, जो सबसे सीनियर होगा उसका नाम सबसे पहले लिखेंगे, फिर उससे जूनियर का, फिर उससे जूनियर का, फिर उससे जूनियर का, वैसे। तो यहाँ पे रूट्स से सबसे ऊपर होने का मतलब है लॉर्ड इज मोस्ट सुपीरियर, इसलिए रूट्स अपसाइड हैं। हम सारे लोग एक मनुष्य योनि में हैं, अधम जाति के हैं, इसलिए डाउन साइड, हम लोग नीचे हैं उस लिस्ट में। ठीक है ना? अब देवता, यक्ष, गंधर्व ये सारे हमसे
लेकिन
लिस्ट में बीच में आते हैं।
जी, तो इसमें इसके फिर ये दीदी तत्व क्या है फिर, इसके तत्व कितने हैं फिर? हमें जो ऊर्ध्व है तो हमारे से ऊपर है, तो अध्यात्म अध्यात्म हो गए, मतलब ये जगत हो गया, वो अध्यात्म हो गए।
नहीं तो इसमें
हम
समझ
जगत हो गए, संसार।
इसे प्रश्न क्या है?
प्रश्न ये है कि इस भक्ति का मूल सिद्धांत क्या है? ये जो
भक्ति का
ऊर्ध्व
मूल
मूल।
सिद्धांत समझना तो सिर्फ इतना है, शरणागति। ये सारी तो फिलोसफिकल ज्ञान योग की बातें हो गई। हमको ये सारी बातें जाननी इसलिए आवश्यक है कि कैसे संसार की उत्पत्ति है, संसार कैसा है, इतना दुखमय है, इतने सारे कष्ट होते हैं, और ये सारी रियलिटी नहीं है। जितनी भी चीजें दिखती हैं, इन सबका कारण वही परमात्मा है, वही परब्रह्म हमारे भगवान है। जब वही कारण है तो इस संसार से हमको क्यों मोह रखना है?
जी,
हमें इससे मोह छोड़ना चाहिए, ठीक है ना। बस ये सारी बातें जानने का कारण सिर्फ इतना है कि हमको समझ में आए कि इन सबका कारण जो है वो एक है, वो है परमात्मा।
इसका
हम सभी
मतलब
उन्हीं के अंश हैं।
जी, इसका कारण ये है कि इसका कारण ये है दीदी कि ये संसार मतलब वो वृक्ष से कंपैरिजन किया गया है, और हमारी जो आशाएं हैं वो वृक्ष के पत्तों से करी गई।
समझाने के लिए किया। ये इसलिए वृक्ष से किया। अगर भगवान डायरेक्टली बताएं कि उनको समझाना है कोई बात, वो कैसे समझाएंगे कि इतनी योनियां हैं, इतनी सारी शाखाएं हैं, इतनी योनियां हैं, इतने सारे यहाँ पे ज्ञान का भंडार है, कारण कौन है, कार्य कौन है, मनुष्य योनि क्या है। ये सारी बातें अगर थ्योरेटिकल हो समझाते, हमको ध्यान में रह पाती क्या? अब आपको हम अभी यहाँ पे 10 क्वेश्चन बता दे, क्वेश्चन और आंसर, वो याद रह जाते हैं क्या? लेकिन एक वृक्ष बना के दिखा दिया तो उसके पत्ते ये हैं, उसकी शाखाएं ऐसी हैं, उसका तना ये है, उसकी जड़ें ये हैं। अब हमको वृक्ष ध्यान में रह जाएगा हमेशा। मैं आपको घंटे भर की थ्योरी सुनाऊं, उसमें सिर्फ एक कहानी सुनाऊं, आपको घंटे भर की थ्योरी से कोई मतलब नहीं, आपको सिर्फ एक स्टोरी याद रह जाती है कि ये स्टोरी सुनाई गई। आपको थ्योरी से कोई मतलब नहीं, पूरे घंटे भर में जो जो बताई गई स्टोरी वो याद रह जाएगी। तो अब हमको 15वें अध्याय में क्या बताया जाएगा हमको मतलब नहीं, हमको ये ट्री याद रह जाएगा
जी,
ठीक है ना। इसलिए जो एनालॉजीज ली जाती हैं, ये जो उदाहरण लिए जाते हैं, दृष्टांत लिए जाते हैं, ये किसी भी टफ कॉन्सेप्ट को आसान समझाने के लिए लिए जाते हैं, ठीक है ना। ठीक, ओके। सुनीता जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण मैडम।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्ण मैडम। हम तेलुगु वाला है मैडम, तेलुगु वाला है, हिंदी बात करने को नहीं आता। हमारे को डाउट आए तो तेलुगु में कब बात करने का डाउट्स है तो मैडम
इंग्लिश में
इंग्लिश भी नहीं आता, इंग्लिश भी नहीं आता, हिंदी भी नहीं
आप क्या
आता,
करिए, आप
थोड़ा
मेल
थोड़ा
के थ्रू
आता।
मुझे क्वेश्चन व्हाट्सएप पे भिजवा दीजिएगा। You can send me your question through WhatsApp. Just send your
WhatsApp में
question to your trainer and your trainer will send me. Okay? Then I can answer you on WhatsApp itself.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Yes, please ask.
Varshita ji.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. I forgot to ask that why 15th yogam is named as Purushot Yogam. Purushottam.
Whatever the most important topic is being discussed in that chapter, the name is decided according to the topic only. So Lord is going to tell his Purushottam Swarupa. Purushottam means the most superior Swarupa in this chapter. That's why it is named as Purushottam.
In third sloka is Asanga Sastrena means what? It's an
Asanga Shastra means weapon. Asanga means detachment. So we have to cut these branches and this attachment with the weapon of detachment, with the axe of detachment.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yes. Manoj,
Yes, Shri Krishna, ma'am. Are you getting me?
Manoj.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, are you getting me? Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
In the first sloka, God said that Urdhva Mula मतलब मूल ऊपर से है और उससे हम लोग सब कुछ मिलते हैं, गॉड से मिलते हैं, ठीक है। लेकिन थर्ड श्लोक में बोलते हैं जे वी शुड कट ऑल दिस मूल थ्रू आवर वेपन्स। थर्ड श्लोक में गॉड कहते हैं जे हम वी शुड कट डाउन ऑल दिस असंग सस्टेन दृढ़ चित्वा, मतलब वी शुड कट द मूल। Is it clear, ma'am? I think that we are getting that confusion between first slok and third slok.
No.
Please
Are you
explain,
getting
ma'am.
my voice?
No. Yes, ma'am.
You able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
यहाँ पे भगवान, what Lord is telling here, this Ashwatth Vriksha, and what are the branches? These are the branches, and we have attached ourselves so much to this word. Lord is telling you have to cut the connection from this word, not that tree, not the roots of that vriksha. We have to just cut this attachment with the aches of detachment. Okay, not the roots.
The samsar. Attachment with the samsar. We should cut the attachment of the samsara.
Yes.
But
yes,
at the
exactly,
end of the,
exactly.
but at the end of the branches, the leaves are there. That is the Ved, Jnana of Veda. Then if we cut the branches, how we get the Jnana of Veda? कैसे हम लोग का वेद का ज्ञान मिलेगा अगर हम ब्रांच काट देंगे तो?
अरे शास्त्रों में क्या है, हम लोग वेद आदि को भी मिथ्या ही मानते हैं, उसको भी हम सत्य नहीं मानते। एक कांटा लिया, पैर में जो कांटा चुभा था उसको निकाला और फिर उस कांटे को भी फेंक दिया। वेद का कांटा लिया और जो संसार का ये अटैचमेंट का कांटा है, इसको निकाला और फिर वो वेदों का कांटा भी हटा दिया, वो भी मिथ्या हो गया एक बार ज्ञान मिल गया तो। ठीक है ना?
ओके मैम,
पिता इसके लिए शास्त्र, पिता अपिता वेदा अवेदा भवन्ति। ओके, ये श्रुति है हमारे शास्त्रों में। अच्छा प्रश्न है। अद्वैत वेदांत में पूर्व पक्षी ने भी पूछा था कि अगर आप कुछ मिथ्या मानते हैं तो फिर तो वेद मिथ्या हो गए। फिर उसका उत्तर देते वेद तो मिथ्या मानते हैं।
हम लोग अगर ब्रांच काट दें तो लीफ का कैसे, लीफ का क्या फायदा है मेरे को, यही बात बोले थे। ठीक है ना?
हमको सिर्फ उस वृक्ष से छुटकारा पाना है। हमको सिर्फ जड़ों पे फोकस करना है कि हम उसी जड़ से आए हुए हैं, हम कोई अलग नहीं है। ठीक है ना?
यस मैम, थैंक यू।
और इस संसार से जो मोह। ओके, जय श्री कृष्ण। यस मीनल जी।
जय श्री कृष्णा दीदी। मेरा क्वेश्चन जो है वो बेस्ड ऑन द गुणास है। जैसे आपने बताया 3 गुना है, सत्व, राजस एंड तमस, राइट? तीनों जो है, सत्व मीन्स टुवर्ड्स गॉड, मोर क्लोजर टू हिम। राजस मीन्स थोड़ा सा लग्जरियस एंड लिटिल बिट mix of sattva and tamas being the towards more being animal and forgetting God and leading your own life and selfishness, more towards selfishness, right?
रजस तमस और सत्व का मिक्स नहीं है। रजस मीन्स ओनली एक्शन। आप जितने ज्यादा एक्टिव हैं आप उतने राजसिक हैं।
ओके।
अब आप पूजा में भी तो राजसिक हो सकते हैं। अब आप कोई सेवा का ही काम करना। अब लर्न गीता में कभी कभी अभी कोरोना आया तो आपदा ने सेवा लखनऊ में चलाया गया हमारे यहाँ, तो वो सात्विक काम था। सात्विक होकर भी वो राजसिक था क्योंकि हम लोगों को जाके सबको भोजन देना था और उसमें पूरी की पूरी क्रिया इन्वॉल्व थी, तो वो राजसिक हो गया।
ओके,
ठीक है ना? तत्व का बेस होने पर भी वो राजसिक है। तो तीनों गुणों के अपने अपने मतलब स्वभाव है। प्रश्न बताइए अपना।
तो वो जो ये स्वभाव है, ये क्या हमारे इनहेरेंट स्वभाव है या फिर वो हम लोग आपस में एनवायरनमेंट के थ्रू कर लेते हैं या फिर भगवान हमें ऐसे ही बना के भेजते हैं?
नहीं, भगवान ने किसी को कैसा भी बना के नहीं भेजा। हम लोगों के जो हम लोगों के तो मतलब कोई ये पहला जन्म तो है नहीं, कोई करोड़ों जन्म इस जीवात्मा के हो चुके हैं। उसको इस जन्म में ये शरीर मिल गया है जिस शरीर में अभी मैं हूँ। तो जो करोड़ों जन्म हमारे हो चुके हैं उनके जितने भी वो कर्म करता जा रहा है वो उसका स्वभाव बनता जा रहा है संस्कार के रूप में। अब इस जन्म में भी आप मान लीजिए 80 साल की उम्र है तो 80 साल में जितने कर्म करेंगे ना
वो और उसके में जुड़ जाएंगे, उस जीवात्मा के पास उतने संस्कार और इकट्ठे हो जाएंगे। तो उन सबके बेस पे हमको जन्म मिलता है और उस जन्म में भी हमको इकट्ठे होकर के दूसरे संस्कार बन जाते हैं। तो ये जो हमको जन्म मिला है वो उन सारे संस्कारों के बेस्ड मिला है और इस जन्म में भी करेंगे उतने जुड़ करके आगे बनते जाएंगे। तो भगवान ने हमें कुछ बनाकर नहीं भेजा, हमको कर्म की स्वतंत्रता है और ये सारे गुण जो हैं ये हम अपने हिसाब से परिवर्तित कर सकते हैं। हम चाहे कितना भी सात्विक हो सकते हैं, हम चाहे तो कितने भी राजसिक हो सकते हैं और हम चाहे तो कितने भी तामसिक हो सकते हैं। अब मुझे सोना है तो सोना है, भगवान थोड़ी कह रहे हैं हमसे सोने के लिए, लेकिन मुझे 8 घंटे से 6 घंटे से ज्यादा सोना है, मैं अपना तमस बढ़ाती हूँ। मुझे बहुत ज्यादा क्रिया करनी है, मुझसे शांति से जप नहीं किया जाता है 1-2 घंटे के लिए, मैं अपना रजस बढ़ाती हूँ। और मुझे कोई कहे कि आप 2-3 घंटे क्यों पूजा में बैठते हैं, मुझे अच्छा लगता है, मैं अपना ध्यान करती हूँ, पूजा करती हूँ, 3-4 घंटे तक बैठी रहती हूँ, मैं अपना सत्व बढ़ाती हूँ। भगवान हमें किसी भी गुण के लिए नहीं कहते, लेकिन जैसी जैसी क्रियाएं हम ज्यादा करते हैं वैसा वैसा गुण हमारा प्रधान होता जाता है। और वो एक उसका मेन फैक्टर होता है भोजन। हम भोजन किस प्रकार का करते हैं, सात्विक करेंगे तो सत्व बढ़ेगा, राजसिक करेंगे तो रजस बढ़ेगा, तामसिक करेंगे तो तमस बढ़ेगा।
जी
ठीक है ना?
जी
हाँ
ठीक है, धन्यवाद।
और ये वाइस वर्सा, हम जैसा भोजन करते हैं वैसे गुणों की प्रधानता आती है और जैसे गुणों की प्रधानता होती है वैसा ही हम भोजन करते हैं। तो अब देखिए कि अभी प्रधानता किस बात की है, तो हम भोजन से बढ़ाने वाले हैं कि अभी हम ऑलरेडी भोजन से उसको बढ़ा चुके हैं। ठीक है ना?
जैसे अगर मैं एथलीट हूँ तो मुझे भागना है, मुझे एक्सरसाइज ज्यादा है, तो मेरा खाना भी थोड़ा सा ज्यादा पौष्टिक होता है, प्रोटीन से भरपूर होता है, और
हाँ
तो वो
राजसिक फूड है,
तो राजसिक हो जाएगा।
हाँ राजसिक, और आपका कार्य भी राजसिक है। राजसिक में बुरा ही नहीं है, बस हमें है राजसिक। अब जब समय आएगा तो कभी सात्विक कर लेंगे, हमें पता होना चाहिए। ठीक है ना?
जी जी, समय के हिसाब से हम लोग बदल जाते हैं। जी
जी
सही,
जी
ठीक है,
बिल्कुल, हम जब चाहें जैसे चाहें अपने को बदल सकते हैं।
जी थैंक यू। जय श्री कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्ण। कोई और प्रश्न है क्या माला जी? इज देयर एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
श्रीकांत जलाके जी, उनका हैंड रेज है क्या?
दीदी हैंड रेज था लेकिन ऑडियो भी नहीं हो रहा, अनम्यूट भी नहीं हो पा रहे हैं वो।
अच्छा अच्छा, ओके। सो हो गया क्या बाकी सबका?
जी दीदी।
ठीक, हाँ तो भैया अभी हो एंड पे ले जाए क्या, समाप्त करें?
हाँ जी दीदी।
ठीक ठीक, ओके। Yeah, so we hope that all the questions have been answered because we can't see any hand raises anymore. So yeah, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Rupal Didi for clearing the doubts of our sab. अच्छा,
Yeah.
अंजलि जी हैंड रेज कर रही है, ओके
जी, there are 2 questions.
So sorry, I was just raising my hand in this video only. ना I thought I have to raise my hand here only. दीदी तो मुझे ये 8वां वाला जो श्लोक है वो प्लीज समझा दीजिए फिर से, मुझे समझ नहीं आया। और दूसरी बात, जो मनोज जी का टॉपिक है उसको प्लीज थोड़ा डीपली हमें समझाइए ना, वो मतलब वो बहुत कंफ्यूजिंग हो गया। वो
सारे प्रश्न समझने के लिए नहीं होते।
अच्छा, 8वां वाला समझा,
जो उन्हीं का उत्तर लेना चाहिए। अभी वो टॉपिक समझने बैठेंगे तो बहुत डीप हो जाएगा, है ना?
पर मेरा दिमाग उसके ऊपर बैठ गया, समझ नहीं आ रहा कि वो डीपली इतना
नहीं, वो उसमें सिर्फ नहीं तात्पर्य समझिए कि इस संसार से हमको अपना मोह छुड़ाना है, तो हमको असंग के शस्त्र से उन जड़ों को काटना पड़ेगा। ठीक है ना? जो बहुत ज्यादा घुसी हुई है, अटैचमेंट हुआ है, ठीक है?
सबसे मुश्किल काम। अभी 8वां वाला श्लोक समझा दीजिए।
और जो 8वें श्लोक में है उसमें शरीरम यदवाप्नोति अच्छाप्युत्कामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धं प्राशत्। इसमें सिर्फ इतना अपना फिलॉसफी बता रहे हैं कि जब इस शरीर को छोड़ करके जीवात्मा दूसरे शरीर में जाती है तो उसके साथ में जो हमारे स्वभाव होते हैं, संस्कार होते हैं, उनका आकर्षण है मन सारी इंद्रियों के साथ में, और वो चिपक के नहीं जाते आत्मा के साथ। वो जैसे वायु में गंध जाती है उसी प्रकार से उस जीवात्मा के साथ में वो सारे स्वभाव, जन्मों जन्मों के सारे संस्कार जाते हैं, वो जाते ही। ठीक है ना? बस इतना ही।
ठीक, थैंक यू। हरे कृष्णा।
ओके, any other question?
Yeah, Preeti ji, you want to ask anything? Preeti ji?
Jai Shri Krishna. There is only one question. I just want to inquire about the Geeta ji Sanskrit Shabd Kosha, Sanskrit to English and Hindi. So can we get that? This is the only question.
No. Are you talking about any book? Specific book?
Yeah, Sanskrit Shabd Kosh, Geeta ji. Geeta ji Sanskrit Shabd Kosh.
I don't know actually about this book. Is it from Geeta Press or any other?
No,
I have not heard of this book.
Actually, this question just came into my mind because in our groups we are getting each and every shloka in the form of like Sanskrit shloka, then Hindi meaning, then again English meaning. Then whether we can get the Sanskrit Shabd Kosh, for example, a dictionary जिसमें गीता जी के संस्कृत के शब्द हो और उनका हिंदी मीनिंग और इंग्लिश मीनिंग, that too alphabetically, वर्णमाला वाइज, जैसे आपने व्याकरण की क्लास ली थी.
इंग्लिश मीनिंग नहीं होगा, हिंदी का चाहिए आपको, तो आपको व्याकरण के अनुसार बहुत अच्छा गीता प्रेस की एक पुस्तक है अन्वय गीता, उसमें शब्दशः आपको एक एक शब्द का अर्थ मिल रहा है. बेस्ट अन्वय गीता.
अन्वय गीता.
अन्वय गीता तो आपको गीता प्रेस की साइट पर कहीं भी मिल जाएगी, अमेज़न पे भी मिल जाएगी.
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच. जय श्री कृष्णा.
Okay, Malaji.
Yeah. So, Rupal Didi, thank you. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you for clearing the doubts.
Raise hand in chat box, Milan ji. Meenal ji or Milan ji? Is there any question from? Yes, Milan Namle ji. Yes, Milan ji.
Yeah.
Please unmute Milan ji.
Acha, Milan. Haan.
Yes, Milan. Please ask your question.
You have to unmute.
Milan ji, Milan ji, are you able to unmute yourself?
Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
I'm very happy to learn everything from our Geeta Parivar. I thank you very much. My question is, see, we are staying abroad. Here we won't get Geeta Anvay, but the book which you have said. But I am extremely interested in learning word by word meaning, Sanskrit word meaning in Marathi, and the translation of each shlok in text, so that I can take my own time and learn it properly. Learn and understand it properly. So what can I do?
Vivechana summary is being sent in your groups after the Vivechana. Language
I
wise,
want that the Sanskrit. They are sending it, but the Sanskrit word. Sanskrit word
meaning
and
you will
its
only
meaning.
get in Anvay Geeta. On Anvay Geeta, international shipping is available, so you can order. You can order Anvay Geeta, Milan ji. International shipping is available at online. आप मंगा सकती हैं on Amazon. It is available.
Okay. On my WhatsApp, can I get the details of that?
You just write Anvay Geeta. ANVY. Anvay Geeta.
Anvay Geeta. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Anvay Geeta. You just search it on Amazon or on Geeta Press bookstore. You will be getting that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay. Jai Shri Krishna.
I think
yes,
ended
now.
it 3 times. We have ended it again. Okay. So, on behalf of Geeta Parivar and myself, I extend sincere thanks to the technical team consisting of Rupal, Nathawatji, and all those who have been at the back end, who have been at the backstage for their relentless and efficient efforts in making the session a great success. May I take this opportunity to thank all those who attended this session. Please do continue your Geeta sadhana and attend these sessions to enrich your spiritual knowledge. Now, it's time for Samapan Pratna. I request Lakshmi Kunta Mukkala ji from Vijayawada, who is a homemaker, to recite Samapan Pratna. Didi joined Geeta Parivar in July 2022 and is a student in L4. Didi is giving Seva as co-trainer and tech assistant. May we all seek the blessings of Krishna. Didi, please.
Thank you, Didi.
Yeah.
Yogesham Sachidanandam Vasudevam Brajapriyam Dharma Samsthapakam Veeram Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, Lakshmi Didi, for the sweet rendition. Now we have recital of Hanuman Chalisa. So please be there. Hope you all have downloaded Ram Pratishtha app for posting your Hanuman Chalisa recital numbers. If not, please download from Play Store. Yeah, Bhaiya, Hanuman Chalisa, please.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसतिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर है सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संहारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग पर ताप तुम्हारा है पर सिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
Thank you, all of you, for being there for Hanuman Chalisa recital. May our week ahead be brighter and more beautiful. We shall see you.